Quality first is our mantra, and we apply this principle to product, service and brand experience. The new, distinctive Alfa Romeo experience we are designing is broad and immersive. It seamlessly runs from the online to the physical world and back, and offers you not only easy access to services, but a completely new approach to your life, in the car and with the car. Around our models, we are building a network of integrated services to ensure the best premium experience. Through all Alfa Romeo touchpoints, either physical or digital, and all along the life cycle. This is an essential element in our metamorphosis. I want to show you some of the new era services we will launch with Tonale and the extent to all Alfa Romeo models, present and future. Let's start from the moment of the purchase. Alfa Romeo goes online. We want to make online purchasing fully equivalent to traditional purchasing, but easier and less time-consuming. To do so, we have developed a first-class process to choose and buy a new Tonale online. Our omni-channel approach is targeted at making the online experience completely seamless. Same digital platform we adopt in store, same customer journey online as offline, and above all, same economic offer, always aligned with Alfa Romeo's price policy. Online sales mean putting a strong focus on our USP. Digitalization is a key enabler of our metamorphosis. Tonale is the first car ever equipped a blockchain not fungible token. NFTs are based on the same distributed information logic that protects your bitcoins. How do NFTs works? Each NFT is associated to one specific vehicle and only one. The car gathers information directly from the car's electronic system and records all data on the blockchain. NFTs will soon be extended to the whole Alfa Romeo lineup. They will sustain the residual value of our models, as we are first in the market to adopt this next generation technology. NFT means increasing residual value. At the core of our metamorphosis, there's your everyday usage, which we guarantee for 5 years. The robustness of all design, fabrication, and assistance processes result in the quality and durability of the product. We are so convinced of this that we commit to your full peace of mind by offering on Tonale 5-year warranty coverage. 3 years of extended warranty will be included in all financial contracts, bringing the Tonale to 5. 5 years, zero trouble. As for the EV parts warranty, will be of 8 years and or 150,000 kilometers on batteries. This is the best offer among premium PHEV competitors. In summary, a 5 years warranty coverage means top product quality. Peace of mind also means hassle-free servicing and repairs. As we aim to lead in service among premium competitors, we are introducing in our assistant network new technologies and new ways of working, such as the Alfa Romeo Video Check. This is a process that sees the technician in charge of a car taking a video to explain reason and details of the job required. Video and cost estimates are then sent to the customer that can give green light to execution based on transparent, rapid and efficient online processes. Alfa Romeo Video Check means customer centricity. We are also focusing on the final step of the process, the remarketing of your car. Your premium experience of use deserves to be rewarded with premium residual value. And with the new Alfa Romeo certified brand, we leverage this value, providing used car seekers with the same customer journey offered to the new car buyers. Alfa Romeo certified cars will represent a best-in-class choice. All vehicles checked on 120 points and test drive always available. Warranty cover equivalent to new with satisfied or reimbursed clause. Maintenance cost included for 15,000 kilometers or 1 year, as well as roadside assistance in Europe during the warranty period. And starting with Tonale, NFT certification of mileage and state of use. Alfa Romeo certified means end-to-end premium experience. The Alfa Romeo Metamorphosis is an all-inclusive strategy where value is the name of the game. Product value, service value, brand value. Offering value and protecting our value are two sides of the same coin and are the cornerstones on which our business model is based. By keeping product quality, sales quality and service quality under full control, we'll offer Alfa Romeo customer the further warranty of solid residual value. A revolution is taking place in the relationship between the customer, the car and the brand. And Alfa Romeo will be, as always, first to show what's coming next.
Here it is, our new Alfa Romeo Tonale. It looks great, doesn't it? I am Alejandro Mesonero and I have the extraordinary job of leading the design team that brings Alfa Romeo into life. The Tonale is a very important milestone for our brand because of two reasons. It is our first compact SUV, but also it is the first electrified car in Alfa Romeo's history. It represents the first step of an amazing story that starts here today. The story of taking Alfa Romeo into the future of electrification. A future that looks very exciting to me. Why? Very simple, because Alfa Romeo are created by passionate people, by talented engineers and creative designers who love cars and who are convinced that cars are and will always be emotional means of transportation. Whenever you look back at our history or look in our present, you realize that Alfa Romeo are designed with a sense of purpose. That means that they have an intimate relation between body and soul, between beauty and functionality. Aerodynamics, ergonomics, and other functional important aspects of any car have always been dressed with beautiful bodies or amazing interiors. This is what at Alfa Romeo we call essential beauty, and this is precisely the way the Tonale looks. I believe that Alfa Romeo have a kind of mechanical nobleness. They are conceived with the passion for driving in mind. As you will discover by yourself when you will have the opportunity to drive our new Tonale, this is a very agile, very nimble and sporty car. And I think that our designers, they have succeeded in translating those qualities into sheet metal. Tonale really looks the way it drives. It breathes Alfaness from every angle that we look at it. As our designers explained you before in more detail, it has this rare capacity to connect our past with our future. In pure Alfa Romeo tradition, the Tonale has been designed with the courage of simplicity. It uses a limited number of lines to define its style, because we think that lines need to have their own space to express themselves, to exist. Take the GT line as an example, the line that crosses the car from the front to the rear in a single stroke with a slow and elegant fall at the back. Allow me at this point to recall one of my favorite quotes of Antoine de Saint-Exupéry when he said, "Perfection is achieved not when there is no more to add, but when there is no more to take away." This essential beauty philosophy is also clearly perceived when we open the door of the new Tonale. It has a driver-centered cockpit, and from the driver's seat it looks tidy and sporty. Everything is just in the right place. It feels like an adjusted glove in your hand. Inside the Tonale, you are immersed in a world of exclusivity, good taste and elegance, thanks to the materials chosen by our designers, but also by the high level of quality achieved by our production colleagues in Pomigliano d'Arco, the plant where the Tonale will be produced. Yet again, Alfa Romeo has created another great car. Tonale is visually powerful, emotionally elegant, and above all, it shows how design will bring the Alfa Romeo spirit into the future.
All our labs have something in common. We have focused on providing Tonale customers with premium quality, top innovation level and exclusive Alfa Romeo features. This was the case with design, onboard technology, propulsion system And this is the case, of course, with driving dynamic, possibly the most distinctive of all our characteristic. Let's see on the chassis the component on which is based Tonale great dynamic behavior. First of all, Tonale offers optimal weight distribution between front and rear axle. At the front, the geometry of MacPherson suspension is optimized to allow for quick and precise change of direction. Tonale's 13.6 steering ratio, the best in the C-CUV segment, emphasizes the typical Alfa Romeo steering. At the end wheel, you can appreciate a precise and direct steering feel, as expected from an Alfa Romeo, and a natural and distinctive drive. We also have a MacPherson scheme at the rear, where the three-arm geometry ensures rapid response when entering the curve, and maximum level of lateral acceleration when cornering. Tonale's suspension system adopts the frequency selective damping technology, which can change the damping force level in relation to the frequency of the wheel movement, so guaranteeing full safety, road holding, and comfort in all driving conditions. Tonale also offers the dual-stage valve electronic suspension that manages different handling setups based on the driving mode you select. The new Tonale adopts the Alfa integrated brake system that combines stability control, anti-lock system, brake booster, and blends regenerative braking with friction braking. Brembo fixed calipers contribute to Tonale's sporting attitude. To further enhance Tonale's road holding qualities on all surfaces, the Tonale offers two drive solutions: Q4 all-wheel drive on plug-in hybrid and brake self-locking differential with dynamic torque vectoring on the front-wheel drive versions. And now, let's go and see what we have achieved in terms of driving behavior. An Alfa Romeo is a visceral car that you can feel through all your senses, and we have made electrification enhance emotion. Let's imagine getting behind the wheel now. Alfa Romeo fans have families, so ride comfort was a focus. Thanks to the FSD damping, Tonale high-frequency filtering on an even road is significantly more effective. Front suspension filtering is also much better on city obstacles, such as holes and bumps. Also on extra urban roads and highways, Tonale offers limited body motion and high suspension filtering. Moreover, when cornering, Tonale has low body roll angle, and we all know how body roll can be uncomfortable for passengers on a winding road. So, with the DNA switcher in natural mode, Tonale offers premium comfort and surprising efficiency, while by selecting the dynamic mode, Tonale's sporty spirit comes out. With this model, we are entering a segment where driving pleasure is not common. We decide to go against the tide, offering the sporty driving experience in the category. Tonale is fast entering the bend and show a low understeer gradient as well as a quick yaw response. During the curve, Tonale handles lateral acceleration. Rear axle stability translates into higher corner precision. The dynamic torque vectoring and the brake locking differential enter into action to assist vehicle alignment all along the curve, allowing the driver to get out easier and faster. Agility when getting into the turn, very limited understeering, and high rear axle rapid response are some of the most important features that define Alfa Romeo noble sportiness. But what makes Tonale unique is that this dynamic attitude comes hand in hand with excellent comfort. This is what we mean when we say reinventing sportiness, creating perfect premium cars for everyday low-emission driving that can become high performance at your command, creating a new electric paradigm that perfectly combines our sporty attitude with sustainability, safety, and comfort.
Good morning everyone and welcome on board for our journey in and out the new Alfa Romeo Tonale. I'm Alessandro Maccolini from the Centro Stile Alfa Romeo and I welcome you to this first laboratorio dedicated to design. My presentation starts from the Museo Storico Alfa Romeo, a place rich in history and beauty. This is why I can't help but refer to one of the most loved and quoted claims that have marked the history of our brand. La bellezza necessaria, the necessary beauty. This statement expresses the authentic soul of Alfa Romeo, thanks to its double meaning. On the one hand, it affirms that in an Alfa Romeo, beauty and functionality must blend and respect each other to work in perfect synergy. This is a more mechanical, quantitative reading, a lesson we have learned very well with the GTA. And on the other hand, it shows us the most passionate side, where the human spirit aims to surround itself with beautiful things. Let's now discover the style of the new Alfa Romeo Tonale. The car body stands out for its dynamic, agile, lean appearance. Let's find out its main ingredients, starting with the side view and its key element, what we call the GT line. This sharp line runs from the front to the rear headlights, overlapping the belt line. Just one line that rigorously defines the attitude of the car and the directionality of the car body itself. The GT line and the character line immediately below generate a dynamic volume in the upper part, while in the lower part, modeling and treatments underline surfaces that connect with the wheel arches. The three-dimensionality of the surfaces create an alternation of light and shadow that give life and add sensuality to the side. So here is an example of how the side section of cars with full and three-dimensional volumes, such as the Duetto or the Giulietta SS, when applied to an SUV, project us into a future dimension. Let's focus on the front now. First of all, let's talk about the lighting signature of the projectors. The type of projector we call 3+3 is clearly visible in this drawing. This layout brings us back to our heritage, to iconic cars such as the SZ or the Proteo concept, but also to more recent cars such as the Brera. This lightning signature appears as a kind of propagation of the distinctive sign which belongs exclusively to Alfa Romeo, the Scudetto. The shield that, together with the two main intakes, form the trilobo. The lightning signature strongly characterizes the rear of the car too, and is contained within a well-defined volume. This volume is characterized by accentuated shoulders that support the rounder rear window together with the C-pillar. The headlights are the most remarkable feature of the upper volume, also on the rear. They cross the entire car and integrate the logo in the center. Very thin in eye and rich in three-dimensionality, they make the Tonale immediately recognizable, and when they light up, they remember the trace left from the natural gesture of hand. Okay, we talked extensively about front and rear light clusters from a stylistic point of view. Let's see them at work now. The front features a full LED technology with matrix modules. At the rear, we find this long light stripe with the main functions and specific animation underlining the switching on and off of the car. Let's talk about another key element now. In this slide, you can see the evolution of the wheel, generation after generation. See how the telephone dialer concept has come down to today with these 19 and 20-inch wheels. They enhance circular holes as an element of style and of the research of lightness and extreme sportiness. Let's get into the car now. On an Alfa Romeo, the exterior design expresses beauty, balance and strength, while the interiors communicate maximum driving pleasure. Here, the priority is to put the driver at the center. This means guaranteeing an integrated, precise technology that works in the right way and the right time through our TFT cluster, our cannocchiale, and the touch screen well placed in the dashboard, a perfect driving position, a perfect grip thanks to an optimal steering wheel, and therefore be sure that the sensations, the control of the car are as direct, precise and transparent, genuine as possible. Fully dedicated to the driver, we find the cannocchiale. Essential, refined, precise. This component is placed on the simple, clean lines of the dashboard volumes. The central display and the main keyboard below offer a perfect interface for both the driver and the passenger, operating in a simple, intuitive and immediate way. The steering wheel, through which the car is managed in its software and hardware parts, allows the control and the personalization of the cannocchiale, of the multifunctional instrument panel and the radio. It represents the direct control of the driver on the car and features a precious command to enjoy a unique driving experience, the aluminum gear shift paddle. The seat must offer an highly comfortable driving position, with a good level of containment. Let me take a closer look at the cannocchiale. It is possible to configure it in different ways, from full screen navigator to evolution mode to widget customization. But all of these would have been standard, too cold, and they belong to that genetic code I told you about at the beginning. We then decided to create a configuration that mixes the story that I have told you, with the technological level of which the Tonale is characterized. Thanks to the extreme definition of our cannocchiale, we decided to give Tonale a screen that only Alfa Romeo could have designed. We have created this heritage design which immediately takes us to the deepest nature of Alfa Romeo, to race and competition where the numbers of the scale of the instrument were placed readily to allow to be rotated in the correct position to have the RPM range perfectly visible. This solution transferred to the street legal models as two cars fantastic as the GT Junior or the Giulia Super you can see in this image requires the rotation of the first and last numbers of the graduated scale. I thank you for your attention. I leave you to the next workshops told from my travel companions. Grazie mille.
Performance and driving pleasure have always been Alfa Romeo's hallmarks, and now more than ever. Alfa Romeo's aim is reinventing sportiness for the 21st century. And in this process, electrification represents a technological opportunity to further enhance the characteristics of the brand. This is why we speak of electrification according to Alfa Romeo. The new Tonale is fitted with a new range of hybrid propulsion systems designed to maximize performance and driving dynamics while respecting the environment and reducing fuel consumption. We are entering a new segment for Alfa Romeo, and to suit all the needs of our new customers, we'll offer two levels of electrification, hybrid and plug-in hybrid. Let's start with the new hybrid powertrains. Here, we have developed a specific propulsion combination that sees a new 1.5 direct injection gasoline turbo engine in two configurations at 130 and 160 HP, paired with the new 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission, which incorporates a 48-volt electric motor. The most performing hybrid version will come equipped with a brand new 1.5 variable geometry turbo at 160 HP dedicated to Tonale. This is a 4-cylinder VGT gasoline engine, the first of this kind launched by Stellantis. It has been specifically developed for Alfa Romeo and provides high power density and outstanding driving pleasure together with optimized efficiency. The variable geometry turbo increases peak power, maintaining maximum torque available over a wider engine RPM. The high compression ratio 12.5, and the Miller cycle, where the intake valves remain open longer than in standard Otto cycle, ensure excellent fuel efficiency all over the engine map. Other distinctive features include the new cylinder head with compact combustion chamber, direct injection system up to 350 bar, special high tumble intake ports, and dual variable valve timing. On Tonale Hybrid, both the 130 and the 160 HP engines are paired with a 48-volt e-motor, delivering 15 kilowatt and 55 Nm electric torque, equivalent to 135 Nm at the gearbox input. What's most important, this e-motor can move Tonale even when the internal combustion engine is turned off, for a true hybrid experience. When creeping, queuing and parking, Tonale Hybrid maneuvers in full electric mode, a best-in-class feature that also helps minimizing fuel consumption. The hybrid is in operation in all missions. On extra-urban routes, the e-motor provides energy recovery when braking or additional power in acceleration. When you need extra power, the e-boost makes it possible to increase the wheel torque with the electric motor, enhancing the response of the engine. The interaction between the two propulsion sources is very smooth and effective. The driver does not even notice it happening. All this results in outstanding performance and fuel electric operation rate around 50% in the WLTP cycle, with fuel consumption in urban use in line with best hybrid competitors. Let's move on to the plug-in hybrid version, specifically developed to enhance autonomy. The full electric range is of over 60 km in the combined cycle and forecasted up to 80 km in urban drive. This brings Tonale plug-in hybrid total autonomy up to 600 km. It is the most powerful of the Tonale range with 275 HP combined power output. What will surprise you is the CO2 emission level in hybrid mode, that is incredibly low for such a performing car. Tonale PHEV is powered by a 1.3 multi-air turbo gasoline engine, which delivers 180 HP and drives the front wheels, and by a 90 kilowatt electric motor providing traction to the rear axle. The e-motor is fed by an Alfa Romeo exclusive 15.5 kWh lithium-ion high-voltage battery pack and capable of supplying power up to 100 kW. This is a good example of a component specifically developed to enhance the Alfa Romeo spirit. Besides ensuring a high EV autonomy range, the new battery allows extensive use of the rear electric motor, thus improving responsiveness. The e-motor torque is instantly available on the rear wheels and thus translates into the true Alfa Romeo power. Finally, Tonale plug-in hybrid features a Q4 traction for an unparalleled level of safety and driving pleasure, with all-wheel drive traction offering maximum performance and control in all weather conditions. To sum up, Tonale will offer propulsion solutions designed to cover all different usage types and satisfy all potential target groups. The front-wheel drive 130 HP hybrid version is the entry point to the electrified Alfa Romeo world. The 160 HP hybrid version offers excellent performance combined with low fuel costs. The 275 HP plug-in hybrid Q4 version is the most powerful and the most eco-friendly at the same time. In addition, two configurations for specific regional needs. The 1.6-liter 130 HP multi-jet diesel version coupled with our 6-gear dual-clutch automatic transmission. And the 2-liter 256 HP GME gasoline engine dedicated to the North American and Middle Eastern markets. Tonale also sees an evolution of the Alpha DNA driving mode selector with specific functions related to the electric powertrain. Thanks to the perfect integration of the e-motor and the ICE provided by the control system, the DNA selector enables 3 distinct driving modes. Advanced efficiency that makes the PHEV version run full electric, and the hybrid version achieve maximum fuel savings by reducing the use of the engine in less efficient ranges. Natural, that optimizes the drivability of the car in daily use by offering the best trade-off between efficiency and performance at any time. And of course, dynamic, that offers uncompromised Alfa Romeo feeling by maximizing the combined power of engine and e-motor. Specific calibration of the hybrid control system, together with dedicated accelerator pedal and gear shift maps, make you feel you can choose between different cars, according to the mood of the day. This is also true for steering wheel and suspension, but we are introducing here another theme, driving dynamics, that will be treated by my colleague Domenico Bagnasco.
Tonale brings into the digital and electrified era a quintessential Alfa Romeo concept, the maximum interaction between the human and the machine, one enhancing the other. It brings this concept to the next level, evolving it and extending the interaction to all the users through next-generation software solutions. Tonale launches a new car paradigm, a personalized living space capable of providing emotions on the road while delivering an harmonious, ultimate software experience. We wanted this experience, as in any characteristic of this fantastic vehicle, to be true, inclusive, and never intrusive. We are Alfa Romeo, and our software as a heart. Leveraging on this software, we have done things that only Alfa Romeo could do. The extraordinary graphic resolution of our Cannocchiale display makes you leave the emotional tension of the past, the present, and the future, and configure all functions just the way you want. Thanks to Amazon Alexa, you can interact from the car with the world outside, give commands to your car from home, or even make your Tonale take deliveries for you as a drop spot. Thanks to the new electronic architecture and the embedded connectivity, we can easily say Tonale is the most technological Alfa Romeo ever. Best-in-class safety is ensured by intrinsic agility and handling, and far improved by the state-of-the-art technology from Alfa Romeo. Specifically developed systems and softwares enable Tonale to look around, check behind, perceive other vehicles coming, people or bicycle crossing, brake in an emergency, and warn you when it's time to take a rest. A full set of top-class safety standards that we at Alfa Romeo have coupled with comfort features coherent with our DNA to offer at the same time emotional and relaxing time. When you're parking, Tonale simplifies your task with latest generation semi-automatic parking. And when you're driving, Tonale offers you the support of the most innovative and accurate advanced driver assistance systems. They automatically adjust speed and trajectory when needed, thanks to the integrated action of the intelligent adaptive cruise control, the lane centering, and the traffic jam assist. This places Tonale at the very top of its category with level 2 autonomous driving. Tonale is unique, sporty and safe, comfortable and supportive, always true to the Alfa Romeo DNA while heralding its metamorphosis. You'll discover how seamless and effective is the integration of the electric motor into our power unit. The first time you'll drive the car and test our DNA on our 48-volt hybrid variable geometry turbo, or the outstanding PHEV Q4 with its best-in-class electric range. An experience that is true and inclusive, and that means immediate. This is represented in all aspects of Tonale. We will introduce the trims and the content in detail in the occasion of the official presentation of the car. But let me anticipate our strategy. Make the choice and configuration of Tonale easy, lean and fast for private customers, fleet and buyers, and dealers. This is our task. So 2 trims, 2 levels will be available. Super and TI, both historical names for the brand, each one customized on request with a specific pack, the Sprint and the Veloce, to enhance their respective characteristics. Easy, lean and fast. An NFT, non-fungible token, will be assigned to each Tonale unit, registering the uniqueness of the vehicle and digitally certifying its characteristics. The NFT will then evolve in time, registering the vehicle use data selected by the customer and generating a blockchain guaranteed certification of their car's life. With Tonale, we are bringing on board and off board the experience of the Italian noble sportiness to a wide audience, because inclusive success is what Alfa Romeo is about. With Tonale, Alfa Romeo is reinventing sportiness, making premiumness inclusive and giving a new edge to both.
Sportiness and premiumness can be achieved by leveraging on single elements. Both are only made possible by the top quality of all the components and the perfection of their assembly. They are a team results, and to be achieved, they require a strong team. I am Marisa Giannini, and I am the head of the assembly unit of the Giambattista Vico plant in Pomigliano d'Arco. My team, my unit, and the plant I belong to are in charge on building the new Tonale and making it perfect. I'm here to introduce you to the factory where Tonale will be produced. It is a full-cycle plant spread over 2 million square meters and divided into 5 operational units: stamping, bodywork, painting, assembly and plastics. The Giambattista Vico plant was established as an Alfa Romeo facilities in 1972 and has seen more than 5 million car units came out of its line since. In the last decade, the plant underwent a total reorganization with the application of the mass-effective global manufacturing methodologies. This is how our process of continuous improvement started. The production of the Tonale is making another jump ahead in terms of technology, skills and quality. By developing our resource, making the mass of our experience and benchmarking it with others, we have designed a new production process that is in line with the industry's best practice. All operational units were substantially refurbished and a completely new unit was created for the assembly phase. This is dedicated to the new Tonale and has introduced new technologies and high level of automation. The Tonale assembly area of Pomigliano is now one of the most innovative in the world. Just some facts and figures. We have more than 900 robots, 4,900 automatic welding points, over 700 automatic screening systems, together with automatic check station and anti-mistakes device, which help operators to enhance the level of accuracy. Pomigliano has reached high levels in automation, logistics and manufacturing, and is preparing to the leap towards 4.0 process. First-class hardware is just one aspect of our quality management system. Our structural approach to quality starts with the technologies and continues with the passion of our people. People are our greatest asset. Grid time, resource and care are dedicated to the improvement of their job and their skills. Reducing fatigues means increasing quality. All work sessions are based on careful ergonomic study and optimized layout to make working activities comfortable and stress-free. People who directly work on product quality, from testing to diagnostic, including auditors, received additional training to align with the needs of premium customers. But quality is a team sport, and everyone at Alfa Romeo teams up to win. Operators are motivated with a specific training session dedicated to the brand and to the customer. Suppliers are involved in quality management and attend weekly monitoring meetings, and the Alfa Romeo top management regularly comes on site to check progress. All this, as all we do, as a precise objective, established Alfa Romeo as the best among the premium brands.
Welcome to the Alfa Romeo technology. As you just heard, Tonale, as all Alfa Romeos, has been designed to be driver-centric. Let me point out that this does not mean it is driver-oriented only. Tonale is a fully connected car, equipped with technologies and interfaces that make life on board, and even off board, active and pleasurable for all passengers. When designing our new human-machine interface, we had two objectives in mind: positioning Alfa Romeo among the best in terms of connectivity and infotainment technology, and developing a platform capable of supporting the evolution of the Alfa Romeo onboard and off-board experience. In order to achieve both targets, on Tonale we have adopted a new generation electronic architecture with upgraded processing capacity. The new architectures enable seamless over-the-air update with the possibility to improve and also to add new content to the original setup, makes connection much faster, and allows access to a whole world of new services. The My Alfa Connect mobile app improves the brand experience in many ways. The new Tonale introduces for the first time on an Alfa Romeo new ways to interact with the car, from the moment you plan your route to the moment you get back home. Tonale is linked with the built-in Amazon Alexa voice service through the Wi-Fi hotspot onboard connection. Using the home-to-vehicle services offered by Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant, you can communicate with your car, prepare your trip even before it begins, from the comfort of your home. In fact, when you are still sitting on your sofa or office chair, you can ask Alexa or Google Home Assistant to get your real-time data on the status of your car, from available fuel to tire pressure. Through Alexa or Google Home Assistant, you can also activate remote locking and unlocking commands, ask for the last vehicle position, and more. These features are also available in My Alfa Connect mobile app. You can send your destination, check for car information, manage all vehicle parameters, receive assistance in case of need, and much more. The Tonale infotainment system is equipped as standard with two large full TFT displays. The combined screen surface of 22.55 inches represents a top class in the segment. The Cannocchiale high-resolution digital screen offers an array of widgets and displays areas that can easily be configured by the driver, while the 10.25-inch main touchscreen offers an easy and intuitive smartphone-like experience. Every user can create their own homepage, the screen for Alfa DNA, radio, media, phone, navigation system, air conditioning, ADAS and Alfa Connect services can be arranged the way you want with a simple scroll. The human-machine interaction we have built around these two displays makes you feel at home at any time. 4G connectivity and the Android operating system allow Tonale to offer continuously updated content, functionality and services. The Tonale Premium Sound System is developed in cooperation with Harman Kardon. And embedded navigation, the vehicle is connected to the server. You can retrieve the destination you sent from remote and check online weather and traffic reports or search for points of interest. This top-class navigation system embeds new advanced functions, such as dynamic range mapping, which shows you on the map the expected range limits of your car based on residual autonomy. Over-the-air updates seamlessly provide you with the latest version of the programs and the navigation maps. The Alexa voice service can be used on board to search for a restaurant or a charging station nearby, and even to add products to your shopping list while remaining focused on the road. What's most remarkable is that our new connectivity platform opens the way to an endless number of all new services. Tonale is at the leading edge of the new technology trends. As an example, with the secure delivery service, you can make a digital order and indicate your Tonale as the delivery address. Moreover, Tonale will be the first car in the world to adopt a next-generation NFT blockchain card. The NFT is a digital, unfalsifiable token that, based on your choice, can incorporate connected data all along the life of the car. Tonale is the most technologically advanced Alfa Romeo ever, also when it comes to driving. The functions of the digital cluster have been developed with different driving attitudes in mind. If the performance you most value in a car is efficiency, then you will appreciate the EcoScore offered by Tonale to those who want to lower their personal CO2 emission rate. Your EcoScore data are available anytime on the MyAlfa Connect mobile app. And when you feel like a driving pleasure seeker, the infotainment screen will show you specific Alfa performance pages to keep track of your metrics and achievements. And talking about performance, expect a lot. The new Tonale powertrains and driving dynamics are fully in line with the Alfa Romeo fan's dream, as you are about to hear and see in the next 2 laps.